Hi, and welcome to the new term. My name's Cara Lee, and I'm really excited to be your math teacher for Math 105, Math and Society. And I just wanted to make a video to welcome you and give you a tour of the course to help you get started. Of course, you can email me, call me, come into my office if you have any questions or need any help. That's the most important thing. You can always get help. So I just want to show you how to get in. I know a lot of you know how to get in already, but just in case, it doesn't hurt. I've already logged in to my PCC, and I'm going to scroll down on the left-hand side here to D2L Brightspace Login. There's also a shortcut, online.pcc.edu, if you ever can't get through my PCC or if you just want a shortcut. And you might see some announcements up here. Mine's a little different than yours because I'm an instructor. But you should see all of your courses that are using D2L right here. And this is ours, Math 105. If you're seeing this in a later term, you might have a different picture here. It might be winter, spring, or summer. I usually make a picture that goes with the season. But if anything significantly changes, of course, I'll make a new video. Okay, so here we are. This is our course homepage. You'll have a welcome announcement with our the video I'm making will be right here. You have help buttons right here. These go to our forums, so you can ask a general question in student Q&A. You can ask a homework question here, and all questions can be posted anonymously if you feel that's helpful for you. Here's my contact information, email, phone, and office. My office hours. And here's some info about getting started. So upload a photo or avatar, something that represents you so we can have a sense of who you are. And one really important thing is to get notifications for the class. If you want to be reminded of due dates, when things are closing, when things are opening, things like that. You can set all that up yourself under notifications. Okay, and then I'll show you all the tabs in the course. The content one is really important. That's where all of our content is. And I will show you in that and the intro to online module and the course information module. And then there's 3 things due by the first Wednesday of the term. This is really important because we have a wait list and I need to make sure that everyone's ready to be successful in an online course. So if you're not on track for these, I'll be contacting you. Just general items to get out of the way, introductory, orientation, things like that. Okay, so that's our home page, and here's our tabs going across. So this will bring you back to this page. There might be new announcements that get added over time. So you'll see the latest announcement here. Content, discussions, assignments. MyOpenMath is our online homework system. Our online textbook, which you can also get a paper copy of. Online rooms is for if you want to have a virtual meeting, like if you want to have a Skype type of meeting during office hours or another time. We can meet by video chat. Class progress lets you see how much you've completed of everything in the class. That's really handy. And then I need to change myself to a student here. And then here is grades. So you can look at this to see your grades at any time. Okay, so that's an overview. Let's go through each of these things. So you're going to start on the content tab. Got a welcome here, and then you might, first time you go in, I'll probably take you to this overview page first. Here's our table of contents. So these are all the modules. Not all of them are open yet, one thing at a time, but you can see when things open. Like module 1 begins whatever day it says on your shell. Module 2, it tells you when they begin. All the way down, there's a module 11. I just can't scroll down that far. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is, if you've never taken an online class, go to this Introduction to Online Learning module. If you've taken a million online classes, it's the same as all of PCC. It's the same for all PCC online classes. Okay, you're welcome to do it again, but if you've already done it, you don't need to. Then we have specific for our course, 105 course information. So this has the course info, instructor info, those 3 things I mentioned, due by the first Wednesday, our syllabus, our calendar, proctored exam information, a link to MyOpenMath, and the syllabus quiz, student info sheet, and a place to ask any questions that you like. Okay. So I notice this isn't open yet, so I can't show you exactly what I want to show you. Let me show you some other stuff first. Discussions, we'll have a discussion module every other week. So here's the general Q&A. Just click on that and start a new thread. There's another kind of general place. There's a place if you want to start a study group. And here is the one for homework questions. Just click on this and start a new thread. And down here are all of our module discussions. Module 1. So these will open and you'll be directed to this from the content page as it comes up. Okay, assignments you'll also be directed to in the content, but you can get here anytime if you want. Like here you can see here's the student info sheet. And then this is also where you will upload your assignments. So here's another place to download them. MyOpenMath, let's get started in that. So let's see, I need to log out. The first time you go into MyOpenMath, you won't have an account yet. So you want to hit register as a new student, type in your info, and then on the syllabus is the course ID and enrollment key. Okay, so you'll put those, keep this on, my teacher gave me a course ID, type those in from the syllabus and hit sign up. Okay, once you do that, then you type in your username and password here and log in. You'll see probably just one course unless you've used MyOpenMath before. Then you'll have multiple, but this is our course right here for this term. And each module has a little tab here. You can get into it by clicking the title, which is a link, or you can open it with the little triangle here. So welcome and orientation. Let me change myself to a student. The first thing you're going to do, one of the things by Wednesday, is the MyOpenMath orientation. These are just some silly questions to get you used to navigating the system. You see the questions over here. You can go in any order. You can skip around and go back. I've created an account and logged into MyOpenMath. Of course, I have to do that to get to this point, so that's true. Another thing I want to show you is you can message me about this question anytime. So this link is at the bottom of any question, and you can, if you click on it, it opens a message and it copies your version, because a lot of the questions are randomized. We all have different numbers, so I'll be able to see exactly what numbers you have, and then you can type up here and let me know, exactly what your question is, and that helps me help you by answering your question. And then then you send the message down here. Let me see if I can just go back to this tab. Okay, but I know how to do this one, so I just hit submit. And green is right. You have unlimited, it says right at the bottom here, you have unlimited attempts at every question. Okay, this is not a test or a quiz. This is for learning. So you can skip around. Let's say, oh, I don't know number 2. I don't know how to do that, so I'm just going to keep going in the meantime. Some multiple answer questions require you to choose all the correct answers from the selections given. Try this by selecting all the right answers. So let's say I only click one of these, I don't catch the other one. Yellow is like partially right, so green is all right, you'll see red if it's wrong and yellow if it's partially right. Now I'm going to go away from this to show you something. And I'm going to also click on a wrong answer to show you just what it looks like. But I got it wrong, so I'm going to try it again. Now I got it right. Okay, now I'm going to go back to this one, and you can see I have partial points on that. Okay, notice there's no submit button at the bottom. This is one kind of funny thing about MyOpenMath. There's a link here that says reattempt this question. It's a setup. Sometimes instructors will change numbers after a certain number of tries on a question, but I just keep mine the same all the time. So I need to click reattempt this question. So you'll get in the habit of noticing if there's no submit button, just click on this link and it will just refresh the question. It doesn't change anything. Now I can select all the right answers and hit submit. Okay, the great thing about this system is it saves every question as you go. There's no need to like submit the whole assignment. As soon as you do one question and submit, you get the points, and then you want to check for all green check marks here. Okay, if for some reason you want to print it to work on it somewhere else, maybe a place you don't have internet, at work or anything like that, click on this and it gives you a nice print version, and just hit print. It'll generate a print preview like that. So that's another nice feature. What else? Across the top you can see there's a place for messages, so that if you message me, then I'll message you back, and you'll see when you have new messages when you log in. And then gradebook, I don't think it'll show anything because I'm not an actual student, but this will show you your grades, and it'll show you every single homework section and your percentage, and then I transfer that percentage over into the gradebook in D2L. So here's a good place to check to make sure you've got everything done. You can also click on your score and it'll take you to a record of everything you've done so far. Okay. Let me tell you a couple more things about this. So this is your orientation. I've got some links in here, like here's a link to the textbook. And then each module, okay, so right now you can't see, there's 2 homework assignments in module 1, but they haven't opened yet. So as soon as they open, you'll be able to see them down there, but you can see the links, like I have a link to the textbook here. So you'll just be working through 1 module per week, okay? A couple other things in MyOpenMath, you have late passes. You have 5 late passes, and there's a little LP. Where is it? Okay, I'm not seeing it right now, but it'll say LP, and you click on that. Usually it's right after the link right here. Click on LP, and that will extend your due date by 1 week. So you have 5 of those because I know you're juggling a lot, and it's really important to get things done, but it's also really important to balance everything in your life. Okay, so you have the ability to just give yourself an extension 5 times. Okay, and it's for 1 week. I think I said that. If you need, if you have extenuating circumstances, just give me a call or email me. Okay, we can talk and work it out so that you can get everything done for the course. Okay. Okay, so that's MyOpenMath. There's also a gradebook link right here and then one at the top, either way. Okay, so that opened a new tab, so I can just go right back to D2L right here, and I'll show you the textbook. We have a free online textbook. I've had a big part in writing this book. I've been leading the team to write this book. So it is free online. There's a PDF of each chapter, or if you use a screen reader, use the document version, the Word doc. But if you're looking for a print version, it's easier to use the PDF. If you like a paper copy, then you can get that in the bookstore, and it has chapters 1 through 4. It's around $16, maybe less. If you read it online, it's in color. It has a little bit of color. If you read it, if you get the print version, it's black and white. So another thing to keep in mind. But this is an open resource. We've edited it from another book by David Lippman, and we've edited it and made it more applicable to our students here at PCC. So I hope you enjoy that. I hope you enjoy the free textbook. Oh, one more thing on that is if you find any typos, we are still improving it and making it better. If you find any typos or have any other feedback, there's a link to a form right here. And so we definitely would love to get your input on that. Okay, online rooms I mentioned was for online meetings. Class progress shows you your how you're doing in the class so far, just percentages of what you've completed. And then grades will show you everything that's being graded in the class. So this is where I'll put your MyOpenMath homework score. I will update this throughout the term. So the first week it's only worth 10 points. Second week it'll be 20, then 30, but by the whole term it'll be worth 100 points. This I do manually, so I usually do it every Tuesday after the homework is due. Sometimes it takes me a day or two to get to it, but I will put the date of when it was last updated right here so you can see if you were behind and then you did a whole bunch of work and you want to make sure that's reflected in your grade. You'll see the last date that I've updated it here, okay? Even though it's all updated in MyOpenMath, it just takes me a day sometimes to get it over here into D2L. You'll see you have these discussion posts worth 10 points each, homework write-ups worth 20 points each. You'll be turning in your lecture video notes, 15 points each, and we've got a midterm, and it's not going to let me show the bottom of my screen here, so let me fix that. Love technology. Okay, now I can scroll all the way down. We're going to have a project and a final and bonus points for the online eval. Okay, so that's everything we're going to be doing. It's all in the syllabus too, and that gives you an overview. So let me go back to the content page, and I want to make sure you're really clear on those 3 things that you need to have done by the first Wednesday. The notes packet here you can print out for all the videos. Just print this PDF lecture notes packet. That's not one of the 3 things, sorry. I need to go to okay, this part's not open yet. So what I'm going to do is just make another quick video for the 3 things. So I will open it and then I'll see you in the next video. Okay,